everyone, this is Jamie one more time. I'm going to take you through our daily schedule in this video and tell you a few of the things that you can expect and need to be aware of from moment to moment in each day. So the first thing that's going to happen is our campers are going to arrive. They'll be dropped off, our buddies will be outside, they'll be waiting for the campers, and once their camper is announced, they will take them upstairs to the auditorium to do silly songs and actions and other activities in the auditorium while they're waiting for the opening. Our rotations volunteers and other volunteers, we're going to assign you an entrance to help welcome the campers. So what has happened in years past is we have had a problem where as the buddies disappeared, our crowd has dwindled, and so it hasn't been nearly as exciting. So we have started asking our rotations volunteers to help us welcome the campers so that there is still a crowd of people out there to welcome them as our last few campers kind of dwindle in before opening. The second thing that happens is opening upstairs in the auditorium as well. We will have some worship songs and learn some motions. We will take this time to introduce our story for the day and our daily focus, and also review our other lessons and our camp theme for the week. We will also have an outreach update from our outreach intern. The outreach intern will let us know how close we are to reaching our goal. We'll have a drive for items or some other thing that we're collecting, and our outreach intern will let us know how close we are to reaching that goal. And throughout the day, we will have 6 rotations, Monday through Thursday. Friday is slightly different. So probably the most important rotation of the day is music and story. That is where our campers hear the full story of our story for the day, and they learn our daily focus, they repeat it, they learn our memory verse, and we really want them focused in and engaged during that time. So there will be activities, and the storyteller will also take them through the story and learning all of that. Our second rotation I want to talk about is crafts. Pretty self-explanatory. The campers will create a craft, and that craft will be related in some way to our theme or daily focus for the week. Outreach, our campers will learn about an outreach partner and engage in activities to minister to that partner. Our vision is that it would be an engaging time where they can learn and maybe experience some of the things that our outreach partner or the people that they minister to experience, and then that culminates in a weekly project on Friday, which we'll talk about a little bit more in a moment. Classroom is our fourth rotation that I want to talk about. The campers are led through activities to learn the memory verses, both the memory verse for the week and the daily focus verse, and also to reinforce or introduce the story focus. So 6 teams will be in classroom before they go to music and story. So those teams need to treat that as an introduction to our story and some activities to just sort of get the excitement built for learning that story. The 6 teams that go in the afternoon will be going after music and story, and they'll treat those activities as a review, but they are written in such a way that they can be used either way. Probably the rotation that everyone looks forward to the most is outdoor games. The campers get to go outside and enjoy some outdoor activities that are related to our theme. So they always love that, most of them anyway. Some of them just hang out under the pavilion, and that's okay too, because we have some activities for those that kind of don't want to do what we're doing that day under the pavilion to kind of keep them cool and still engaged in something fun. And the final rotation is our sensory rotation, and this is just a time when the campers can calm down, have a sensory experience. The lights will be down and low, and there will be a lot of sensory activities for them to do that will be changed up every day. Some of those might be related to the theme, but most of them will not. They'll just be nice, calming sensory activities that they can do. So our Friday rotations, we only have 4. So music and story is the same, and it wraps up everything. Classroom and crafts will be the same rotation. So the campers will make their craft as one of the activities during classroom time. So be aware of that. Our outreach rotation, the campers will do a final project related to our drive for the week. So if we were collecting school supplies, they would bag up all the school supplies and get those ready to be sent to our week-long partner. And then we will also have outdoor games. We do not have sensory on Friday. Lunch and calming worship takes place during the middle of the day, as you might expect. 4 teams will be at lunch, and 4 teams will be at calming worship, and 4 teams will be at rotation, probably. Okay, that's typical. So what will happen is teams 1 through 4 will go to lunch, 5 through 12 will still be at a rotation. Then 1 through 4 will rotate to calming worship, 5 through 8 will go to lunch, 9 through 12 will still be at a rotation. Then teams 1 through 4 will go out to their 3rd rotation, 5 through 8 will rotate to calming worship, 9 through 12 will go to lunch. And then finally teams 1 through 8 will be at their next rotation, while 9 through 12 is in calming worship, and then we'll go back to everybody in rotation. So that's how lunch works. Rotations volunteers and other volunteers have a specific time when they can go up and they can get their lunch, and then they'll use the following calming worship time to prep for their afternoon rotations. And they can use that time also to go to the bathroom or reset or anything like that. So whatever they need to do during that time. So, transitions. We all need to be aware that transitions can create behaviors. And that includes the rotations volunteers, the buddies, the team leads. So please be proactive. Whether it's a buddy or a team lead or the rotation volunteer, someone needs to be using the timer, giving a countdown. Team leads will probably be doing this, so if you're a rotations volunteer or a camper, just, a buddy, just make sure your camper is hearing this, that they are aware that we have 5 more minutes, we have 4 more minutes, we are rotating in 10, 9, 8, 7, all the way down to 1. So just make sure that those things are happening. Also in the morning before rotations, between opening and rotations, and then on Monday through Thursday after rotations, but not on Friday, we have a group time. So this is when snack will be served. There may be activities going on in there, but that's completely up to the team leads. This is a non-structured time. There's no structured curriculum during this time. We won't have games prepared for you or anything like that. So just follow your team lead's lead to know what's going to be happening. So on Monday, they might have you guys choose your team name or create a team cheer. Throughout the week, they might play some games. They might be get to know you games or other games that are related to the theme that they come up with, or that they take out of their team lead tool belt. They might practice the songs and the motions. They might practice the memory verses. They might finish the classroom discussion if they didn't finish it during classroom. There are any number of things that they could be doing during this time, and your job as a buddy is to just follow their lead and do your best to get your camper to engage in that. So thank you again for everything you're doing, and I hope this video helped you.